Hey entrepreneurs, welcome over to our YouTube channel. If you saw the teaser, the 2-minute teaser on this week's topic, which if you recall is going to be the online storefront. But to back up a little bit, over the past few weeks, we've been talking about uncertainty and getting to consistency. Uncertainty, that's where most business owners, small business owners, local business owners, that's where they live. It's not a fun place to be. That's the ebbs and flows, the fluctuation of your monthly revenue. 1 month, you're doing great. Woohoo! The next month, oh no. And then the following month, woohoo! The next month, oh no. That's really a frustrating place to be. So the goal is to get to consistency, to have a consistent, steady flow or stream of monthly revenue, right? Now, if done right and you hang with us and you watch the whole series, we're going to show you how to get to predictability and then scalability, which is where all of us business owners want to be. We want to grow our company, get the financial freedom, right? So over the past 25 years as an entrepreneur and owning 16 companies, I've been where you are. I've felt the pain of the uncertainty. It's not a fun place to be, right? So what I did was I came up with what we call the marketing triangle, okay? It's 3 phases, 3 circles is what I call, that we got to spin and we got to move the choke point. There's always one choke point somewhere in this triangle, one of these circles. And we got to move the choke point all the way around. We move it all the way around. We spin the whole triangle once. We've scaled our company. We've gotten one step closer to scalability. Okay, so last week we spoke about virtual marketing department. That's going to be your plan, your people, and your resources. So if you haven't seen that video, why don't you go ahead, and it's on our YouTube channel. We'll put the link in the description below, and you can check that out. Once you've solved the virtual marketing department, which is your foundation, and by the way, the marketing plan is the keystone in the arch. It's the most important part of all of this. Once you've solved that problem and you've moved that choke point down to the online storefront, that's what we're here to talk about today. Now, the online storefront is the entry point at which a qualified visitor or quality visitor is taken in order to be converted into a sales qualified lead, handed off to sales. And we know from watching the previous videos that sales qualified leads is the next step into making more sales. Making more sales leads to consistent revenue. Okay, so what is the online storefront besides the entry point? Well, it's made up of your Google My Business. It's made up of your website and your landing pages. So why do we put Google My Business in there? Well, because it is the place, it is the most critical tool for any local business to have. If you don't have a good optimized Google My Business that works in conjunction with the rest of your sales and marketing, you need to come talk to us. We can provide you with a assessment and recommendations, and we'll be more than happy to optimize your Google My Business at no charge. But your Google My Business as an entry point, you can email you. Your visitor can email you from there, call you, message you. They can schedule a free consulting, right? Online scheduling. So we think that is an extension of your website or your landing pages. So the next thing is going to be your website. Okay. Hey, listen, if you don't have a good website, okay, that is completely optimized, localized, and built to convert, you need to put that at the top of your priority list, okay? And the website needs to be fully optimized, right? Okay, that's gonna be, there's 3 types. Technical optimization, that's how it's built, the structure. That's how it's what Google sees under the hood, right? And if it doesn't see certain things, it has a harder time indexing and combing through your website to make it appear or increase your rankings, right, for organic. The second type of optimization is going to be your typical on-page SEO, right? Okay, and that's going to be making sure that your meta tags, your alt tags, all that kind of stuff, your URL structure, that's all set up and optimized for your keywords and your business. And then lastly, we call what I call your content optimization. Okay, that is going to be optimizing your content, which off of your online marketing plan. We want to make sure we're speaking to our target market, that we're showing them their pains, that this is how you solve your pain, this is the benefit, this is the differentiating factor. We need to make sure that we understand our keywords so that they're sprinkled in throughout the website. What's our lead magnet or our offering, right? The hook, the bait on the hook to get them to convert, plus a lot more than that. Okay, and your landing pages are going to be basically an extension of your website. When you do any kind of marketing, if you're talking about this particular product or this particular problem that you're solving and using that product or that solution, you don't really want to send them to your homepage of your website. You want to send them to a landing page that speaks only about that particular product or that particular problem or solution or whatever it is, because the user, they have in their mind a pain they're trying to solve, and they don't want to comb through, pages and pages to try to find if you can offer that or solve their problem. And so that's why I use a landing page, right? Because the goal is to, when somebody does a keyword search and finds you want to relate to them. You want to push on their pain point and then say, this is how we can fix it. This is how we can fix it in a differentiating way, something you can't get from our competitors, okay? And so there are two types of visitors that are really going to come to your website. We've talked about this before. Number one is going to be the researcher. Hey, I have this pain, I have this problem. I'm researching to find out how do I solve this, okay? And so they're coming, they're doing a keyword search. They're finding, they're looking at the top people, probably looking at the Google My Business top 3, which is called a 3-pack, right? That's typically where users will go first, and then they'll hop to your website. That's why it's so critically important. And so what we want to do is they're going to come to your website, they're going to research, right? And then they're going to go back, hit the back button, and they're going to go to the next person, look at their company and their solution, and so forth. So we want to know who that person is. So what we're willing to do is, hey, we're going to help you do your research. We're going to give you a white paper, an ebook, a top 10 list, whatever it is, in exchange for your contact information. So here, you can have this. It's going to help you make your decision. The top 10 things to look at when you need a new roof and you're hiring a roofer, right? Something along those lines, right? And so we ask them, here's a white paper or ebook, top 10, whatever it is. Give us your first name, last name, maybe your company name, and an email address, right? Or phone number. Now keep in mind, the less fields you ask or less amount of pieces of information you ask for from them, the more likely they are to fill that out. Okay, so the other type of user is going to be the person that's ready to buy, right? They've done their research, they come, they've selected you, or maybe they haven't selected you yet. They're looking at price now and the best deal that they can get, okay? And so we want to have some sort of promo special. We want to have the bait on the hook to hook them, okay? To get them to sign up or to get us to give them the free consultation or whatever to get out there, right? To get them to take an action, because we know this from previous videos that the online storefronts, they have one job, as I said, and one job only, and that's to get the visitor to take an action, right? To convert themselves into a sales qualified lead, okay? Which at that point, it's out of marketing's hands and it's in the sales team's hands. So they're diving a little bit deeper into this. You use your marketing services, which we'll talk about next week, to drive visitors to your online storefront. Well, we want quality visitors. We want visitors that are our target market. We want visitors that when they get to our online storefronts, that they can self-identify, oh, this is a solution that I can use. And how do they do that? Well, we know that a user will come to your website. You got 3 to 5 seconds, folks, to get them to self-identify and say, oh, yeah, I want to scroll down and learn more. And that's done by the hero image, right? That's the first thing you see. They call it above the fold, that shows up on your screen when they click on your link after doing a Google search. And that better tell them something. It better tell them these things: who you're targeting, what your solution is, what the goal or benefit of using you is, and what's the pain that you're going to solve for them. And it's usually the big pain, right? And this is usually one sentence, and it's something along the lines of like this. This is ours. Your end-to-end online marketing solution for local business owners who want to grow their company while saving 50% plus on their marketing costs. Covers all those bases, folks. And so, again, 3 to 5 seconds, they see that, oh, yes, I'm looking for an online marketing solution. I want to grow my company. Oh, it's for local business owners. And yeah, I never use marketing agencies. I've done it in the past, and they're too expensive. $4,000 to $6,000 a month. I can't afford that. They're saying that they can do it for 50% plus less expensive. They're 50% plus less expensive. Okay, I want to scroll down now. So the next thing the website you need to do is you need to start getting them, pushing them down towards, if they're researching, giving us their information. If they're ready to sign up. And so we may talk a little bit more in depth about their other pains that they're experiencing that are related, right? What's the benefits of using this solution? Why would I choose you over your competitor? What's your differentiating factor, okay? So that should push them a little bit further. Now they're gonna want to validate who you are. It's credibility. You know, you might have, if you have some well-known logos, customers, you might list them with their logo. Testimonials or reviews, you might show them. Any type of certifications that you have to show that you know what you're doing, you might put that there. That's all to give you credibility so that they feel comfortable in moving forward. And the next thing is going to be the hook and the bait on the hook. That's your lead magnet, your promo, right? Or here's a white paper, just give me some information. And when you're still researching, we're gonna reach out and keep in touch with you. But both those things are where the action happens, okay? And that's where it turns from just a qualified visitor or quality visitor into a sales qualified lead, right? And that's the goal of your online storefronts, is to say, here's sales, here's an SQL, a sales qualified lead. It's out of our hands and into their hands. So if you want to learn more about this, reach out to me. Be more than happy to hop on a call with you and discuss it. I'd love to learn more about your business. As a business owner for 25 years and owning 16 businesses, I'm an entrepreneur at heart, and I love to hear your story. And so what I can do, though, as well, is I'll tell you how we can get you a free assessment. It's a 37-point assessment of your online marketing. It'll show you, you know, what you can improve on, what you should stop doing, start doing, those types of things. And I'll also show you how you can get your recommendations, what we recommend. Okay, and by the way, when you do purchase and become one of our marketing partners, okay, we give the VMD for free, all of that. Do the plan for you. We give you the marketing and sales platform that ties into the website that we built that has near me technology. We call it our optimized, localized, and conversion website with near me technology. And then we also provide you the free website, the free Google My Business optimization, okay? And we then work you through your marketing services. We do it strategically, right? It's what we call them our tiers. You graduate from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3. Think of karate, white belt, green belt, black belt, okay? And at the end of the day, you have a full end-to-end marketing solution that's gonna drive consistency. And when you graduate all the way to the black belt, you'll be at scalability. That's the key, folks. Again, like us, follow us, connect with us, help us out. I'm Jason Tapolci with Talking with Tapolci. Thanks for watching.